run our chamber with sponsorships and other
భాస్కర్ బాగా చెప్తారా ఈవినింగ్ బాగా
To welcome onto the dais Munish, former president and coordinator of this evening's program. Satish, onto the dais.
Munish was the coordinator for the entire thing. He took the initiative. We are a 92-year-old organization, started in 1931. A meeting with Amarnath Gaur, also Minister of Industry and Commerce. He was promoting the No Plastic Drive mission, and then we had a big section on that, where our VCCI Women's Wing was. Our VCCI Women's Wing, we have a Women's Wing session, where it's led by Jija also. Basically budding entrepreneurs in the age group 25 to 40, who are basically into learning from the learner, and also visiting other factories and other establishments to learn more about how they do business and other things. And that's how they build a brief introduction about our Commissioner of Police. Kindly come over, yes. Yeah.
19 and worked for a brief period as DIG for the technical services. By the commendation disc of DGP for his exemplary work in LWE field. These are a few words, these are a few achievements which I could place in front of you.
Members of the media, a very good evening to you all. May I request the media to please keep your cameras over there and settle down. It's some are because you are from the chamber, you people should be aware. Around 4:30 in the evening, the is that he is in a meeting and he diverts him to the second. This is the scenario. This is how the fraudster has sent them a mail and the WhatsApp. Now, if you look at the transactions, by the next day when we were to freeze that amount, by the time we contacted, it has gone to multiple levels. If you see the next level. Get at least we got some IPR addresses and we were after them. But this is another very recent, just 2 days back we have received this complaint, and in this the company gives order for supply of material. Who placed the order, he attempts to pay through carefully following the emails between these two people, the customer and the enthusiastic complainant. He responded, I think it's sent to wrong, and overall it's more than 1 crore in Visakhapatnam people. Now the access to your contacts is used to send this message across. You will be threatened that in this message. ICICI was very vulnerable here. Now many bank accounts are open in ICICI, whether you want to pay the price or not. The other day I saw it in the newspaper that some CEO expenditure is 8.9 million per year on cyber security. Normally.
Sir, please.
For giving us an inside detail of what cyber crime is. It is very so easy, I believe. So, sir, I think let's come together and our chamber is with you.
This is the latest buzz Bitcoin currency, so people are being cheated on Bitcoin currency also. Fake websites, fake shopping sites, OLX, sextortion, phishing, wishing and all those things. This is the trending cybercrime in Visakhapatnam city for the year 2022. So far 434 cases have been registered. Tops Google searched customer care number. You search for any customer care number, you will be taken to a fake website. You call someone and that fellow will divert you to some other site and ask you to pay some UPI payment and something like that, and you will be cheated. This is the mostly we are getting these type of this thing. Next false that part-time job fraud. People because of lack of employment or various other regions, they search for jobs, and you get a message that by sitting at your home you can earn 2,000 per day, 5,000 per day, you don't have to do anything. Then you click the link and the link takes you to somewhere else, and initially you will get payment, and I'll show you how it has been done. And then ultimately you will be cheated. They will, instead of giving you more salary, they take more from you. And social media frauds, KYC update, whatever it is, loan fraud, OLX, lottery. In OLX actually they keep some object into that and some vehicle, something of that sort, and they will say that they are from the services, armed forces, and they were transferred, and they wanted to sell it off at cheaper price, and somebody will contact them, and then they will take the money, and the device, I mean the object will never be sent back. And OLX fraud, somebody has used my photograph when I was DIG Special Intelligence Branch, and somebody has used it in Kochi. Just my photograph they took out from the net and they have shown it as CASFSI. And somebody has, they put it in a message that this I got suddenly transferred out, and I wanted to sell off all my household goods, and anybody is interested, people have contacted. So luckily I got a call from IB person over there, and he has alerted me. And at best what I could do is I could take it off from the OLX thing, because somebody has alerted me. But without my knowledge, that's what I'm telling. Without your knowledge, your identity can be used, and somebody can be cheated. So online fraud, email hacking, and fake websites stands at the highest. It's 134 cases in 2022. Matrimonial websites are also fake, some fake matrimonial websites, and even if they are true matrimonial websites also, fraudsters know how to cheat a victim. The amount is coming down. In one case, the more than 5 lakhs is 18 cases, whereas between 2 lakhs to 5 lakhs it's 147 cases. Between 1 to 2 lakhs in 2022 it's 2020 it's 54. These are the accused where we have identified from different states, where Rajasthan stands highest, and UP, West Bengal, you name it, anywhere, they are from all over India. And now the new trend is they are operating from across borders also, Bangladesh and Nepal also. In one case we have one of them. And I will explain you what are the difficulties if if it's Rajasthan, Haryana, Punjab and all those places, I can send my teams, I can at least try to reach them. But if it's across borders, there will be so many protocols which it's not possible definitely for me to reach them. If you look at our performance, definitely it's a dismal performance, but sorry, that's the state of affairs, and because of lack of knowledge to our people and lack of wherewithal also. But the number of cases reported are too high, and UI cases under investigation and action drop cases, court disposal. If you look at actually it's not just sufficient that the police get awareness about the cybercrime. They know the investigation methods. It's also the prosecutor, the defense, and the judge. Everybody, the entire legal justice system should be aware of these crimes and how to deal with these crimes. That cash credit ratio will be there, so he has that 1.25 crores cash that credit payment. So he has given one bank account number, and he asked him to transfer it. Before this, actually, what happens around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then that somebody is using in Tamil Nadu, and that number has been taken, that OTP has entered into some mobile just across the border in Nepal. They are using this mobile, and they are sending the threatening message and marked message of pictures. Now investigation has hit the roadblock, and Nepal we can't go. There are certain protocols, I can't just like that go to Nepal. So then we did the second step, like, okay, she did repayments of 5,000 rupees and 7,000 rupees repayment she did. So we started our investigation in those lines, and then 5,000 rupees, the first one is those UPI payment gateway, that's a Voda payment gateway. Payment gateway, many transactions keep on happening, so it's very difficult to freeze the amount, and the payment gateway people were not so cooperative. And in 7,000 rupees repayment, we got the lead. It was done to an account in Nizamabad, a Kotak bank. Some bank is there. So then we reached then that account KYC, whatever number has been connected to that bank account, that account, that mobile is not working. We don't know the details, it's from Nizamabad. So then we did again OS intelligence tools we used, and we have identified the mail ID. With the mail ID, we have identified some 8 bank account and the mobile numbers, and in which 6 are not operating and only 2 are operating, and ultimately we found that the tower location coming from Madhapur, Hyderabad, and we went there and we picked up a guy. And that guy, very interestingly, his name is, we have arrested him also, his name is Jaisimha Reddy, and he is a BTech dropout, went to Hyderabad, worked in hotels as a room boy, and slowly developed his business, and ultimately reached a position where he ran a call center with 100 people, and post-COVID he's down and Matash. Now while he did on the Facebook, he did a search, like how to sell off my firms and accounts. Prompt he gets, after 1 week, he gets a message that I am interested in purchasing. He just did a research, he did not send any message to anyone, he just did a research, search only. So he gets a message that I am interested in purchasing these things, and I wanted to start an online gaming app in India for which I need Indian bank accounts. So now these Indian bank accounts, he doesn't want to transfer those bank accounts in his name. He wants.
ఏర్పాటు చేయడం జరిగింది. ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో ఛాంబర్ ఆఫ్ కామర్స్ అండ్ ఇండస్ట్రీ నుండి సభ్యులందరూ కూడా హాజరవడం జరిగింది. అదేవిధంగా మీడియా పరిస్థితి. సో దీంట్లో విశాఖపట్నంలో జరుగుతున్న వివిధ సైబర్ నేరాలు, వాటి గురించి తీసుకోవాల్సిన ముందస్తు జాగ్రత్తల మీద తెలియజేయడం జరిగింది. సైబర్ నేరాలపై ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి అవగాహన అవసరం, ఎందుకంటే ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ కూడా తెలుసో తెలియకో సైబర్ నేరాల బారిన పడే అవకాశం ఉంది. ముఖ్యంగా విద్యార్థులు, పిల్లలు, చాలా వల్నరబుల్ సెక్షన్స్ వాళ్ళు. సో వారిని తల్లిదండ్రులుగా, అదేవిధంగా ఒక సొసైటీలో ఒక పౌరులుగా మనం వారిని కూడా నెక్స్ట్ జనరేషన్ కూడా ఎడ్యుకేట్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది. సో ఆ కార్యక్రమాన్ని చేపట్టడానికి విశాఖపట్నం సిటీ పోలీసు శ్రీకారం చుట్టింది. ఇప్పటికే వివిధ రకాల మార్గాల ద్వారా సైబర్ క్రైమ్ అవేర్నెస్ని ప్రజల్లోకి తీసుకెళ్ళడానికి, ఈ నేరాల పట్ల జాగ్రత్తలు ఏ విధంగా తీసుకోవాలని చెప్పి లోన్ యాప్స్ కానీ, అదేవిధంగా ఇతర సైబర్ నేరాలపై ఏ విధంగా అప్రమత్తంగా ఉండాలని చెప్పి చర్యలు చేపట్టడం జరిగింది. అవి ఎప్పటికీ సత్ఫలితాలు ఇస్తాయి. ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని మేము ఇంకా కంటిన్యూస్గా మరింత ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్తాం.